Hello, and welcome to my first episode of my free-to-play Magic the Gathering Arena series. In this series, I'll be taking us through an MTG Arena experience completely free-to-play on a fresh account. I will show everything from building my collection to constructing decks to climb the mythic leaderboards. The first thing I did in this account was enter codes for free booster packs you could enter on the store tab. I'll leave a link in the description below for the codes. There's also codes for cosmetics and other things. As you could see in the background here, I am grinding for the deck unlock quest that we have. In the very beginning of the account, we are unlocking these multicolored decks, just like we did in the tutorial. So we'll be unlocking those because I won't be wasting any of my wild cards on, or won't be using any of my wild cards on until I unlock everything, so I don't waste any wild cards. Okay, so while doing that, I'm also gaining gold for my daily wins and incidentally completing our gold quests. I'm not going to be too nitpicky about not being able to reroll my 500 quests to 750 quests, especially if these unlock quests that I'm doing right now, I have to get them done. So if I end up completing the 500, is oh well, no matter to me. Um, so now that I did the exact same thing on the first and second day, I grinded the unlock deck quests. Um, believe the first one was a green red deck I unlocked, and then it was a blue white deck. So I unlocked those, and then I played a couple more for some more gold on the daily rewards. You guys are welcome to grind all 15 rewards, um, but for right now, until I get a more consistent and fun deck, as these decks are pretty abysmal to me, um, uh, I won't be until I get a better deck. I won't be incentivized to do all 15. So I'll just do it usually until the rewards drop to 50 gold or so. Okay, so let's go over to day 3, and that's where I'm going to be doing our first quick draft with live commentary. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my free to play series. Right now we're on day number 3, and just a quick recap on what we did on day number 1 and 2. We just completed doing the deck and grinded some daily win rewards for some coin. As you can see, we're only 100 coins away for doing our first draft, so we're gonna grind one win right now, and just to get us over that threshold and do our first quick draft. First, let's re-roll this quest, see if we could get a 750. No luck, it's okay. Let's open our pack as well. I believe we earned this pack from the battle pass, the free side. Brainstorm, that's pretty neat. Alright. So let's go and play that game real quick, and we'll meet you back here for the draft. Not sure what happened there. I believe my two little guys were supposed to die, but I don't think that mattered. Alright, so we got the win right away. That's nice. So let's go into our first draft. Alright, so we're trying to build our collection at the same time. So if we can, we are going to try to take the rares as much as possible, even if we're not really playing them. Hopefully, there's not really something we're missing that our deck really needs. But if that happens, we're gonna have to decide if it's worth losing that card over the rare. But yeah. So right now we have memory lapse. That's a okay. I don't really like that. It doesn't really answer anything. Kind of. It's just a rare. Tempted by the Orchid. I probably butchered that, but it's an amazing card. Gain control spell. That makes me think that we're gonna be into Quandrex or shoot. I only knew that because of the pledge mage here. I'm not too sure the Izik colors, the red and blue. So I'm thinking either red blue or blue green when choosing this card. So I'm gonna hopefully mold my deck around that vision. So let's go ahead and take Tempted. Alright, so this is a good time to take this rare. Right now, like I said, this was mainly for a blue-green or a blue-red deck. And not that great of any of those colors. Mage Duel is probably the best one in those colors. Um, but I don't really want to be second picking that, and there is another rare that we could take to fill out our collection, and it's not going to cost us anything because we're not really committed to blue. This is a heavy blue card too, so this actually might even ease up our mana situation if we don't have to play it. Another rare, different college. Silver Quill Silencer. This is not a good card for limited. It is a really good 2-drop for Orzhov or Silver Quill. But right now, maybe we can't sacrifice too much. Let's see. In black green, there aren't really that great choices. I love Mage Hunter Slaughter. Mage Hunter is good as well. Those are actually really our choices between the rare here. No really Quandrix card or is a card to really take here. I think I'm gonna go with the conservative pick of Mage Hunter Slaughter. You know, it is early enough. I think I will take the rare. I have to follow my own rule, you know. Take all the rares when it doesn't really cost us much. We're not really committed. We have a blue card and a black-green card, so let's just take this other rare and see if anything is more obviously open. Okay, interesting. Approach of the Second Sun in limited is actually pretty insane. You don't run into a lot of counter spells. This deck is all about, or this set, I mean, is really all about the late game. So this card is easily a bomb. I think I might pick it over the Apprentice. The Apprentice is a good sign, maybe. Silver Quill is open. We did see a lot, but we also have this really good black-green common here. But I really don't like taking this one particularly early unless I already have multiple ways of creating pests. Too many times my opponents would play this card against me, and all I would have to do is deal with their other cards, and then this card would deal with itself. I mean, it does cost me a card, but I mean, essentially whatever I discarded would be quote unquote the removal for this. So I think I will take Approach of the Second Sun. It is really good. I could fit it into my Silver Quill deck. I could fit it into the Boros deck, the blue, or not blue, the red white deck. So I'm happy to pick this. Okay, interesting. I really do like Aether Helix, but I believe this is. I believe this is the best card in this pack right now. As of this moment. I mean, Approach of the Second Sun only costing 1 white makes it really easy to splash. Especially if you're already playing a color that facilitates splash like green does. And even so, there's tons of like environmental sciences for easy splashing for any of the colleges you join. So Approach is really good and worth splashing in any color. I think I will take the Aether Helix. It is the best card in this pack, and we gotta see what we go from here. It does go well with our first pick. Interesting. So let's change the view like this for real quick. So we do have this standalone blue card along with this white card. We got 3 of the colleges here. We could go into our 4th college here. An Elemental Masterpiece. This is a really strong card, especially if you could do like crazy shenanigans like Rutha right here and Mercurial. Actually, I would actually take Rutha before Elemental Masterpiece, but they're in the same college, so sentiment is the same. Really good incentive to picking up these cards. I already have Tempted here, and this card, these colors, I mean, they don't really facilitate splash within their cards, but these are very late game decks, and they draw tons of cards, so splashing 1 color would certainly be easy, and I can't imagine if I go into this color I can't get some Boros dual lands. So, interesting pick again. I think I will dip in. I'm not really committed. These are all powerful, close to maybe not the silencer here, but every one of these are like close to being first pickable cards, including the Rutha. Yeah, so let's just go here. I guess we're still not committed, and we're still looking for our college. Let's go back to this other view. Pest summoning is really good. Even if I am Quandrex, I could still use this. I'll just be double green spell, not entirely awful. Needlethorn Drake is really annoying to deal with. But that's another step in Quandrex direction, which I don't mind. My favorite colors to play are actually Izzet and Simic, so Quandrex and... Man, I really gotta know these names. Prismari, I believe. Yeah, so Quandrex or Prismari. Those are my favorite campuses. This makes this pick a little bit hard. I could go for the safe pick of Bibliopex assistant, or maybe even just pest summoning itself. It would be a safer pick. It does go into more colleges than just the needle thorn drake. What is calling ritual? Destroy each non. Okay. I believe it is having a lot tougher time deciding. This is the perks of playing quick draft, by the way. You could take as much time as you want to perfect your draft deck. I could use this pick to start leaning myself towards Quandrix more heavily if I do want to try to force that direction. But this is the safer play, I believe. I'll take the safer play. Let's see. Beaming Defiance, Eager, First Year. These are all great. Silver Quill, Shield Mage, Leech Fanatic. Let's see. Again, not anything great. Kind of glad I took the pest summonings now, because this is more vague of a pack now. Maybe with all the Silver Quill, I believe is a very aggressive deck, though. I don't believe it's the best for approach, and if I could splash approach, because that's one of the harder colleges to splash approach, unless you really go into the environmental sciences, you would be relying on that a lot. I guess I'm not losing out on anything else. I think I will take Shield Mage and just leave it in the sideboard, and actually, yeah, I'll just leave it here as a little reminder that I've dipped in all the colleges. Okay, so I really like Quandrix Pledge Mage. A very strong 3-drop. Basically any spell, you're going to be casting multiple spells, ramping up, drawing cards. So Quandrix, just if we get him out early and just passively gets bigger, it's just great. I think I'm going to go with that. The next best choice would probably be Grinning Ingus. But even that's not too exciting. I really like the Pledge Mage here. Interesting, interesting. I'm not too sure where to take this. I guess Leech Fanatic. If I still end up black, what does this card do? Go, yeah. Interesting, interesting. +1/+1 vigilance. Storm. Okay, this pack is pretty bad. I'll just take the Show of Confidence. It might be the better card if I end up Quandrix or Silver Quill. I do like Mage Hunter better than all these cards. Okay, I'm just picking. Basically, I'm just picking the best cards in each pack, and it's leading me down this Silver Quill deck. don't know if I'll play Revitalize. Very far away from playing that, I believe. I'll just take Revitalize. Eagles Guardian. Alright. We opened a really strong red-white rare. Just basically casting all our spells we put into graveyard for free. Or allowing us to double cast, it seems, not free. And by far the best card in this pack, and red we could probably splash. We could probably want some environmental sciences now. Let's go ahead and put back all of these. We won't be playing them. Alright. So let's go ahead and take the rare. We got a mythic. Oh, Planeswalker. Whenever an opponent attacks one or more Planeswalkers you control, put a loyalty counter on each Planeswalker. Whenever a permanent you control becomes targeted with a spell, draw a card. Oh, okay, so if anything, this would be a 3 mana 2/3 that draws as a card when somebody targets it. Other than that, the Orator is really good for our deck. Guiding Voice is also good. It's a learn card. We do need a learn card. But right now, I think we're just going to take the Mythic, because it goes with everything we're trying to do here. Let's see. Tezzer's Gambit. Draw 2 cards, then proliferate. Wow. Wow, that is really strong. I might want to take that. I could just pay the 2 life and then pay 3 to draw 2 cards and then proliferate. That sounds really strong. Other than that, for Silver Quill, we're really interested in Combat Professor, Pellet Drop. Rescuer is also really good. Even all these cards are actually pretty good. Even Hunt the Specimens here. It's a learn card that we really need, but I think we'll take the rare here, and because we could play it, and it's gonna help us with our red splash here. We're looking for a red splash. Okay, we do have another rare Digimoth Titan. Unfortunately, this is a I am blanked on this guild. I'll figure it out. But it's basically just a pure green or green black deck. You know, you can't really splash this. It's way too mana intensive. So even though we do want to take a rare, our deck does need a little help. We did get rid of a lot of our picks from the first pack. So let's see. Plumb the Forbidden. Okay, that's not bad, especially if we have a bunch of passes we could sack them too. But I think we're gonna go with the Silver Quill Apprentice. It's just a good card. It's gonna get pumped. It's gonna make combat a little bit tricky. I don't have any of the quick. That's true. I don't have really cheap spells to do combat tricks with this, so maybe I don't want to take this. I think I'm gonna go with Guiding Voice. And it's gonna facilitate my any lessons I get, as well as any +1/+1 counter synergies that I usually get from Silver Quill. Let's see, we could get a Pillar of the Ages now. That's a pretty good card for us. Don't see anything else. Arrogant Poet, not that interesting. Lose to Jaunty, not that interesting. I think I'll just take the Ages. Or maybe Make Your Mark. This is so weird with the bot drafting. Just all these packs. I think I will take the safer pick. We do need more 3 drops. Whoa. Let's see, we do have this rare. Interesting. That might be good, but I don't know how well we're going to be splashing. What are we giving up by taking that rare? Agonizing Remorse, we could play that. Definitely not the best. Again, this is okay, really, for the green-black deck. It's okay, late game, but again, not super crazy. I think I just might take the rare again. I mean, we have a lot more white than we do black. We might actually just be Boros at this point. Let's see. Let's pick and see what we get from here. What a weird draft. Okay, so I could just keep my 2 Boros cards and take Spiteful Squad. I do like Spiteful Squad. Mentor. That's not going to push me towards Boros. I think I will take the squad here. Oof. So let's see. Whenever spirits you control, tab, deal 1 damage to each opponent. That's not that good. Whenever 1 or more card, put into exile during your turn. Yikes. Not that good. I think I will take Letter of Acceptance. It'll draw me a card. It'll help me cast all my Boros cards. Well, just the 2 Boros cards that I have. Maybe if I'm in a pinch, the Tezzeret's Gamble if I can't pay the 2 life. But it's also gonna ramp me up to Approach of the Second Sun, and then after I cast Approach, I could also sock it to draw and get closer to it. So I think I'm gonna take the Letters of Acceptance here. Eek. A lot of good red cards here. A lot of good red cards. I really do like Beaming Defiance. I think I'll take that. It'll keep us more open. But Shock is a fantastic card. It deals with a lot of... It's going to trade up in mana a lot of the time. But right now I think Beaming Defiance gets the choice. It's basically a counter spell for any removal. Okay, I'll take another Learn. Guiding Voice for a Learn. I haven't seen any Environmental Sciences, but I will be aggressively taking them. think here, I think I want the rescuer. I do have a lot of 2s and 3s that are pretty valuable. My non-creatures are getting up there. How much instant sorcery? 7. I think I'll take the apprentice. Not too crazy about playing 2, but it's better than Plum the Forbidden, I believe. I don't think I'm gonna play any of these cards. If I'm more creature heavy, but maybe I do want to be more controlling, so I might play it. Perfect. This is our splash. Exactly what we wanted. Let's see. Our rare is another culling ritual. That would be pretty bad to take right now, seeing as we're not in those colors. So we probably won't. If it was a more promising card for constructed, maybe I would take it, but really it's terrible. I really don't want to take it now. I do have my eye on Eye Twitch here. It's a really good card. 1/1 when it dies, learn. It's really good at the moment. There's also Rise to Exis. I'm not really looking into it. Study Break might be good for a learn. I think I Twitch right now. I think we need to prioritize lessons now, because I believe we don't have that many. We have the pest summonings, and that's it. So let's take I Twitch. And oof. Now there is a lesson here I could take, but Professor of Symbology is just way too good. 2 mana, just put a card from your sideboard to your hand. It's just way too good. Just essentially draw a card, and you get to choose which card that is from your sideboard. I'm gonna have to really prioritize lessons now. Now that I have a few. Another lesson we could play. Okay, so we got Village Rites, Star Pupil. Don't really want to pick that. 3rd. I guess I could go and play another Shield Mage. We are going to be trying to be more defensive, I believe, so I think playing these 5 drops are going to be okay. Inkling Summoning, that's exactly what we needed. That's the best card. No, well, not the best card in the pack, but it's the best card in our colors. Even within our splash, Stone Rain. Interesting. Alright, so let's put that in our sideboard. Let's see. Nothing really here I want to play. I already have a Show of Confidence. I don't want a 1/2. I think I might play Spirit Summonings. Or not play, but keep in the sideboard. I think I'll take the Dusk Mage. Maybe I could get some synergy, draw a card. Right now, I am worried about not having enough removal spells now. I do have the creatures. I'm good with the creatures. I just need removal now. That kind of makes me want to take the Biblioplex Assistant. It's another 4-drop. Maybe not play the Spiteful Squad. I think we're gonna just rely on this approach to win us our games. Unfortunately, this draft did not come around. I think I'll take the assistant. I just want to hedge in case I do get countered or something crazy like that happens. I might not play the Spiteful Squad then if we're not going to be that crazy about creatures, but we'll see. Okay, I do like Lash of Malice. Literally our first removal. Otherwise, I would be interested in our campus here, but I think Lash of Malice is good. Let's see, 16 creatures. This creature that you target has to die. I believe that's fine. I think I need more combat tricks anyways. I do want another Lorehold, right? I do want another Lorehold campus. But I also do really want to go blank on these guys with such a slow deck like this. This deck's slow enough, I believe. Just one tap land and probably a couple or 2 or 3 mountains would probably be enough. I think I'm gonna go blank. I have to think about being able to close out these games without removal, and this might be one way to go about it. Again, not that much crazy cards. Take another Make Your Mark. I have plenty of creatures I could trade. Hopefully trade up with this. Okay, Humiliate or Manatide. I think I'll go with the Manatide. It's gonna be funny getting somebody with this. And this isn't really... Actually, I will take the Humiliate now. It's gonna protect us from counter spells if we just need to open the path and just play Humiliate and play Approach and get the game done with. So yeah, I'll take Humiliate. I think we need to focus on winning now, because we need to try to get as much wins as we can, earn as much gems as possible. So let's go Humiliate. Well, we'll take another Ageless Guardian. I believe we will be playing these. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I did get this 3-drop. I did want more 3-drop creatures to jump away. flyer, I do have +1/+1 counters I could put on it. Another 2-drop creature. Alright, so yeah, that reminds me, we do have a quote-unquote vault that we're progressing to unlock. So it's invisible, there's no way to tell where you're at until you hit 100. So just don't worry about that. Once you hit it, you hit it. Alright, so let's put back all these cards. This is what I like to do when building my deck after I've picked everything. I like to go and pick and choose the cards from the top. Okay, so that's going in no matter what. So let's see. For white, these guiding voices are going to be good. We do have some lessons to get. Beaming Defiance will protect. Simple, yes. 3-drop. I like it. Good, good. That's how we win. I think I will play the Revitalize, but we'll see. I'm going to put all the cards I really want in the deck first and then go from there. Okay, so with Eye Twitch, that makes 3 learn cards. Okay, so it's fine with me. Lash. Go blank. 3-drop. 4-drop. Gold cards. Humiliate. Not sure how I feel about the Apprentice yet, but we'll see. Silencer. Play with 4-drop for now. One shield mate for now. I do want to play these 2 and Letters of Acceptance. Bibliopex Assistant. Let's see, 2 more cards. We're at 13 and 8. I do want to draw more. And I believe I do want at least 1 more 2-drop. Actually, I believe the lifelink would be more relevant than the trick. Maybe not play Crushing Disappointment, but I do really want to draw cards. Let's see, 14 creatures, 9 creatures. This basically draws a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I will get rid of Spiteful Squad. That is really aggressive. Put in another 2-drop. I don't think there's anything else. I believe this is the deck I'm going to be playing. I don't know how I feel about maybe like this, 3 mana sources, and let's add 1 more plane. let's go into our first game. Okay, this is a very aggressive hand. I think I'm okay playing this. Turn 1, eye twitch. Turn 2, guiding voice. Leave up malice. Hopefully draw a land to um, cast my inkling summons next turn. Hold the silencer until I feel like I could name a card that they're gonna play, and then humiliate when I feel like they're gonna remove something precious of mine. So that's the whole game plan from my opening hand. Hopefully everything plans out. Okay. Let's try for a guiding voice. Let's see. Actually, 2 1/1s might be better than. I think we're gonna stay aggressive. Let's take these summonings. Turn. Hopefully now, the dream scenario would be he plays a 2-drop that I could kill with my malice. Because I will not be killing that for a while. Okay, plays nothing. Interesting. I think I'm going to attack first. Okay, he might be stuck on a color. Let's put a swamp. Summonings and say go. This puts him in a tough spot. He has to spend a real card to deal with a token, or spend a real card to deal with something that will give me another card from the side. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, let's see what he has. I could combo off with the silencer now. Let's see, take off his Woe Eater, and if he wants to play Blood Researcher, he's gonna have to pay a lot. Another thing to note is he doesn't have any removal in his hand. So everything until now is fair game. Okay. I think now I gotta spend my mana. Let's kill the 2/2 so they don't gain life. Now they're gonna be at 4 next turn. Oh, there. Well, there's game number 1. So, the saving grace of this hand is eye twitch. Not too sure how greedy this keep is, considering we have a letter in hand, but I'm gonna keep it anyways. If we get there, we go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. And sometimes you just do. This is not a very powerful hand. I essentially just have to survive for my better stuff. Interesting. I think I do still want to play a letter. I do want to see what's going on, see why they haven't played anything. But I think right now, make that a better blocker. Not a lot of flyers, if at all, in red-green. Okay. So let's humiliate. Oh, I see. So they're Quandrex splashing red. These cards aren't very powerful on their own. Maybe just take the biggest creature among them. Maybe the Kelpie Guide will probably get there. And no counters as noted again, so I'm going to put it on the eye twitch. Attack with everything. Now I have a 3-turn clock on the air with a really decent blocker on the ground. I'm gonna get a pretty nifty 3-drop here that has to be dealt with before anything else, unless they want to keep giving me cards, which I'm totally fine with. So let's see. I actually want to play this guy now. If I could deal 3 and I get access to, well, yeah, if I could deal even just 1 and I have access to a spell in my yard, I think I want that. You always kind of want to play your draw spells last anyways. Actually, that's bad form. I knew most of their hand, but you should always probably attack before 4 lands, right? Can't pump. Okay. Yeah, you always want to attack before playing your creatures, generally speaking. So that's just bad practice. Although if he did draw removal right now, he has to decide what he wants to get rid of. The 3/3 that will continuously grab me instants and sorceries from my yard, or yeah, exactly, yeah, or deal with one of my attacking creatures. Okay, they got there, but a little too late. Alright. We ranked up as well. Ranking up is going to be good for collecting gold at the end of every month in the season, and you're rewarded packs in gold, so that's going to help us a lot. This is a really, really good hand, and that, well, we're missing one of our main colors, but I like hands like these because they kind of hide what our deck is. This looks like a pretty good Boros opening. I could even get, instead of the Inkling summonings, I could even get the Boros, but I won't do that. It's just Inkling summoning's way better. So I think I'm gonna keep this. So let's go. Hmm. Interesting. Campus first. We're playing against Boros. Let's go symbology. Oh, I don't have the Boros lesson. I'm sorry. That's the one I was thinking of. Right. I just noticed as well that he played this main deck. So that gives me a card advantage here. Which I'm all about. As a control player, I'm all about card advantage, even if I'm not playing a controlling deck. Okay. I think here I'm just gonna play Mountain and Letter. I have Beaming Defiance up to protect my Inkling summoning. Might want to trade with the Pledge Mage. Might want to trade with that. Alright, so my whole hand is unlocked now. I think for the moment I want to just build out my board, so I'll play Dust Mage and Pilgrim. This one nets me a card back. Yes, please. That is a scary card. If they get rid of one of my creatures next turn, I won't be able to double block it at all. And the most unfortunate part about playing 2-1 or having 2-1s here is that I need to triple block now for it to be effective. I think I just gotta attack with Inkling. I could chump the Ifrit if he pumps it before combat. Or if they attack with both, I think I'll put the Dusk Mage in front of the Ifrit. Hopefully they don't have a pump. There's not really that many. Or not that many people would play, hopefully. I'm starting to think he's AFK for a little bit. Oh, nope. Interesting. The second lesson on the main board. Okay. I want to leave up 2 mana now for my Defiance. I think I want to protect something now. I think I'm going to put out something worth targeting as well. It's the War Singer, and if they don't do absolutely anything, even if I could end up turn Disappointment, I think it's better than just playing Leech Fanatic. 'Cause then I would have the access to the same play, but I would have a Leech Fanatic out instead of a War Singer. So I think I'll go play War Singer. And I'll attack with my Flyer again. And turn. He has to keep playing spells to attack over with Flyers. I don't. Okay. Alright, so this is the best case scenario where they almost tapped out. I don't think there's anything for 2 mana that could possibly kill my War Singer here. Double Shock, but even then I'm happy that Double Shock for 1 creature. I'd be okay with that. So let's go ahead and draw 2 cards and we'll both lose 2 life. Mage Hunter is actually pretty decent right here. It's a pretty big body, and right now they're in defensive mode, and their creatures are reliant on spells to be cast. So if we're just holding out, waiting towards the late game, I think having Mage Hunter out would be great. I'm gonna chip in with my Flyer again. They might have a cheap spell to give their Pledge Mage Flying to block, but if they do that, I'm okay with a trade. Even if they give it first strike, I'm not gonna bother saving my token. Oof. That was a mistake. I could have played my Leech Fanatic, but I clicked through. Not the worst mistake, but I don't think anything's gonna come up. Approach, that's our game-winning card, so let's go ahead and play our land and cast our spell. Say go. I think now this board stall is really benefiting us now. The longer this game goes, it's so much better for us. Cards I'm hoping to draw probably are Tezzeret's. Shoot, I completely forgot, but you know, the draw 2 and proliferate, that would be really nice. Okay, so now they're doing stuff. Flying. +1. Okay. Tap up to 2 creatures. Okay, and they're tapping this. That's okay with me. Nothing dies. They're just getting in for 3. I still have double blocks on the free. I have trade exile target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 3/2. Interesting. What will you do? I just realized that was at the end of my turn. Okay, so now it's their turn, so let's see. That's pretty bold. Okay, so I'll throw away my creature here. Get the block there, take 2. He seems really good for me. That's a sorcery, right? Yeah, they had to play that now. Let's see, I could protect my Mage Hunter. I think I'll do that. I'll just take 4. Make him spend that card to get rid of it. Or not. That's a good one. Let's go Leech Fanatic. What is that card called? Reduced to Memory. Attacks. I'm on the defensive now. Guess I should have attacked with my turn, but that was a big whoops. I have a massive board now. Not good, not good. Let's not, and say go. How many cards away are we? We're 3 cards away. 4 turns. That's gonna be hard. The great part about him using that removal spell is that it doesn't really get rid of a blocker. And it also got me closer. gave me a better blocker by doing that, so I can see how he feels. He needs to be more aggressive. You can't backtrack now. That was an aggressive play. You gotta commit. Ooh, that's really good. That is really good. So we got 6 points of damage going in the air. Let's go. Trade there. I just gotta hope that the top cards of my library are kind to me. Actually, if they don't get rid of my War Singer right now, and they're... Oh, okay, they're getting another blocker. Let's see. I feel like I've been playing this wrong. If I could survive one more turn, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 blockers here. Okay, I think I can manage that. I just gotta hope they don't draw removal. Okay, so what happens if they draw removal? I only have my eye twitch to block. I could actually block a 3-power creature, so I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's Xaxes if they have a removal. I believe let's do that. Okay. I basically put all my faith into him not drawing a removal spell right here. Even if he did, I think I still win. Let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Yeah. I don't. You can't kill the eye twitch because I essentially need that. But he needs to attack, so he can't just let me do whatever I want either. Funny enough, him not doing anything actually buys him a turn, but he doesn't know that. A really interesting game. Okay, whenever permanent. Interesting. Not impressed. So let's see, if I roll, I won't be able to cast it. Even with a land drop. Alright, same thing I guess. Nothing really changed. He bought himself a turn. I have more creatures out now. Yeah, this is the kind of magic I like. I'm not even joking. I love control. I love like these like high pressure moments. I suppose he's doing the math in his head, trying to see what he could do to get out of this. That 7 life would have been huge. By the way, like if I didn't gain that 7 from approach the first time. Okay. Take 2, 3, 4. You get to cast 2 spells, but I'm sure that's okay. Ooh! Yeah, that wins them. That wins them the game. I believe. That's 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, no. Let's see. I'm at 8. Ooh, that's so good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactsies. Is there anything my creatures do? Absolutely nothing. That was well played, sir. Good game. Good game. Did not think of the pump spell there for the win, but it's okay. Alright, I think I kind of played the last game pretty bad. I mean, I did have a Scryland I didn't use the entire time, so... Eesh. Okay, so this hand. Only have one color of mana. I even have my splash card in here. I don't think I'm gonna keep, even with the Professor Symbology in hand. I need a third mana. I don't think. I could be greedy and just wait, but I do have 5s and 4s. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, this is a better hand. I think I'm gonna put back the Pilgrim because I don't have a lot of 2 or 3 drops. Or actually, no, this is a 3 drop. Shoot, it's not the Rescuer I was thinking of. So I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna put back Dusk Mage. That's the worst card. Okay, I'm gonna go Swamp and pass. Plains and pass again. I'm fine not doing anything either at the moment. Okay, I could block that forever with the Guardian, so I did just think the Guardian will be in play. I could wait to play the Pilgrim. I don't need land right now, and I do want to leave up a removal spell in case they play something I do want to kill. This matchup is not great for us because they're also playing to the late game, but they have a lot more card draw than we do, so... And a lot bigger creatures, or access to bigger creatures, so... This might be a tough one for us to win. I think we're gonna... yeah, I think we're gonna kill that now. Might not have a chance to later. I say that too soon. Okay, I'll play Pilgrim and take a... actually, I will take a Plains, thin out my deck a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Plains in the Shield Mate. We both haven't done anything all game. That's gonna take a while before it gets big enough to worry about. The nice thing about the Shield Mage against this matchup is that they don't have a lot of hard removal except for fight spells, so I'm okay with them keep bouncing and paying 3. Okay, I think it's gonna be an easy guiding voice here on the Shield Mage. You're stuck on 4 mana, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Let's get another flyer. Attack for 4. Now I can trade with the aerialist if he wants to attack. I might not want to. I might want to Guiding voice, the token. Now they want a double block. I think I'm okay with that too. Let's go. Now let's go canvas. And we could guiding light our token and make them not want to double block the shield me. I'm fine with them double blocking. I'll get rid of their 2/4 mana. I'm still left with a 3/2. I think I'll do that. Get the pest summonings, and this is attack with these two. See how they want to block. Okay, I'm fine with that too, because now they can't get rid of the shield mage, and I'll just pest summons. What do I have in my graveyard to get back? Absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm gonna play my swamp, and I think I'm just gonna attack with the shield mage again. 3-turn clock. I don't have anything to stop it so far. Let's see. Do I want to draw any of these cards again? Maybe the malice. Might want pest summonings again. Maybe the inkling summonings. I like this now because even if they do get rid of my shield mage, they're going to be at 5, and well, it looks like they just got another block, a good blocker too now. Alright, so let's go and attack with our flyers. Unfortunately, we are going to lose our shield mage, but that can't be helped. Okay, and not the worst for us. They do have way more cards than us, so we gotta be scared as soon as they get 6/5 mana, or 6/7 mana. I mean, that's when things get really scary. I think I am down to trade like this. That's gonna keep growing. I'm not gonna have answers to it. I don't have any removal in my deck, so that's a good one to draw. think I played this and the Rescuer. I don't have anything. I guess I could wait one more turn. They're not really doing anything to us. I'll wait one more turn to play the Rescuer for no value. Yeah, his hand must be loaded with expensive cards. Yeah, that puts pressure on my opponent, yes. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. Let's go for Bookworm. That's the card I'm scared of right now. I don't know if he has it. And let's say no attacks. Return. Okay. Silence her trace for that pretty well, and then I could rescue her into silence her again. That's a good one. Rescuer, I guess we'll get back Pilgrim. And let's humiliate. Let's see what they got going on there. We know it's not lands because they haven't been playing them. Artifact or enchantment gets it. Artifact creature gets 4. Fractal summoning. That's a good one to take. What do I want to put this on? I think I'll put it on my Leash Fanatic. You could get rid of my blocker if they want. I'll happily trade here. That's a game-winning card right there. Let's go ahead and cast Approach, and now we wait it out. Let's trade here. Make blocks like that. I'm not too worried about losing my 3 power creatures right now because they're going to be trading with better things. Let's put out a blocker and pass turn. We're going to be scrying everything to the bottom now. Won't be forgetting about it. tokens and sorceries that would draw me cards. No, I don't. Put that to the bottom then. This is a good defensive creature. I think I'll play this and I'll chip in for 2 now. Attack him from 2 fronts now. I'm either going to kill him by damage or kill him by approach. Alright, so we got there at the end. That last game went really well. I thought he was stuck on mana for the longest time, but he was actually able to cast everything he had. So we didn't face any of his big threats, so I think that was key during that game. Let's continue. This hand is amazing. Whenever you have Professor of Symbology in 3 lands, it's basically an auto keep every single time. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Play Campus. I don't know if I want to hide my hand a little bit. I guess not. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna go Symbology. Get Inkling Summoning. Okay, we're drawing a lot of land, but our opponent isn't doing anything. I'm gonna go and attack. And I'm just gonna play Inkling Summoning. It's essentially a free card that we played for us, so if our opponent spends a card to deal with it, that would be good for us. Eesh. As long as you control 8 or more lands, it gets +5/+5. That is good. I think I don't have double black for the pest summonings right now. Maybe I could go Ageless Guardian and yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll go Ageless Guardian into Guiding Voice. It's not as mana efficient, but I do want to get a blocker out. I'm trying to prolong the game for as long as possible. My main game plan isn't to win through damage, but let's force a trade. My essentially 1 mana value card for their 4. They don't want it. Okay, so Howling Shield Mage. Interesting. So it's gonna incentivize them to attack, but right now we're running the race, so nothing to get back here, huh? I think I'll play land. We do need to keep playing our lands. Dusk Mage. No attacks. They do have us stopped with that 3-4 out. I could get another Guiding Voice, but we'll see. We'll see. Kind of just want to wait. Until I get a second red for him. So Guiding Voice will definitely do something. I think I have to say pass. I do want to be greedy and see if I could hold out another turn to play the Planeswalker side of this. If not, I could always, if I draw a land, I could double spell with the Assistant and the Fox over here. If it's a black land, I could Pest Summonings and Assistant. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna chump my Symbology. Okay, I could still wait another turn now. I could now play my Pest Summonings and an Assistant if I really want to. So let's get the Pest Summonings out. Don't want any of that. Okay, so now they could drain me out. They also have an 8/8 Trampler out. This is tricky. I really don't have anything I could do about these giant creatures except for mass blocking them. There's 8 right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just take 6. Hopefully they don't have a pump or that regenerate spell that's in Golgari right now. Alright, that was as well as we could have hoped. Drawing a land, not ideal. I think now I have to play the creature out. Can't wait any longer. Alright, so everything's out on the field now. No hidden information. see, if I block with everything, they take everything but the Guardian. The Guardian itself's not that big blocker. If I had 2 power, it would be a lot better. Could actually stop something. Oh, okay. So it kept my shield guy alive. That was nice. Oof, that is not nice. How did he not die though? Take 8, and I'll lose then. Okay, I'm gonna take 5. Yeesh, this is not good. Yeah, I'm dead here. I don't think there's a card in my deck that could save me from this position. Even a approach wouldn't even do it. Alright, I want to let him attack for the win. But, oh, he wants to go for the win now. I see. Okay. Good game. Alright, we're here with the next round. We're on our second loss right now. We're 4-2, so that's really good for this deck. I wasn't expecting to go this well with a deck with basically 0 removal spells. So, but here we are. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. I have 2 drop. I could make it bigger. Hopefully, try to make an educated guess with the silencer here, but we'll see. Tap lands first, always. Cram section. Okay. Don't play any of that. Actually, this mountain means I could actually hold out for the planeswalker side of this, so that might actually be really interesting. Been playing a lot of those. Let's see. Don't really want to play my silencer. Not too sure what to do here. Guess I'll play this naming a removal spell. What's a good removal spell? Onslaught maybe? Or how about actually, let's do this. Let's go learn Inkling Summonings. You get attack. He didn't block, so that's representing a trick of some sort. So that makes sense. Okay. Opponent not really playing impactful creatures here. I'm going to go play an Inkling Summons. And attack for 3. Again, that's a bad practice. I really need to catch myself more before I do that, to attack first and then play my spells. Let's see. Am I gonna do anything in 5 mana that's gonna prevent me? I might play this and that. Or I could do this now, but I think I'll wait because they might want to remove any of these creatures. Turn 5, I do really want to spend all my mana though, because I know I'm not going to be on turn 6. I know for sure. I just want to play my Planeswalker. Alright, so they put 2+1/+1 against life. 4, 6. Alright, no blocks. Looks like we are going into a race. I have no removal spell, so that creature is basically going to be around forever. Interesting now. Let's go Letters of Acceptance. Guiding Voice. Pest Summoning. That's gonna give us chump blockers for the 2/2. It's gonna buy us a lot of time. And we get attack all. And actually, what is the common? I believe it's called Onslaught. No. What is it called? These are all mine. Here, let me just look it up real quick. It's embarrassing, I can't remember. It's the 4 mana removal spell. Mage Hunter's Onslaught. So let's go. Let's see. They just played a land. You could destroy my letters, but that's really moot. Just attacking for 4, that's fine. I could swing back for a lot more. Well, not really, but I'll gain 3 and I'll swing for 3, so as it stands now. Okay, took away my planeswalker. Never mind, it did not. Do I have any creatures to get back? No, I don't. Alright, let's go planeswalker. And I think I'm gonna go discard the Biblioplex. Next turn I could then minus on this, essentially get it into my hand. It's gonna be really good. Not what I wanted to see. Alright, they took care of my life link. It's unfortunate, but it's gonna lose to a block, it seems. I think I'm gonna chump the Dusk Mage and take. Oh, they had the answer. This is a really good match. What will they do? They're not winning the race. I guess since we have really nothing else to do, I'm gonna humiliate. Oh, we did get something. Each player sacrifices a creature, planeswalker. Ah! Okay, so that works out for us. Let's put a counter here. Attack. I didn't play the swamp, so I can't play my pest summonings, but that's okay. I kind of want to scry more at the moment. He seems to be in a defensive posture right now. He's on the back foot, definitely. Ooh, that's a good one to get. Attack for 4 in the air. Okay, they are drawing what they need. Now this puts them in a tight spot because, I mean, they need to start doing something. Alright, let's put out 2 blockers. This gives us ability to scry as well. Scrying is really good right now. It's basically drawing a card for us. Just playing it patient, you know. We're gonna win, and eventually, the longer this game goes, the better it is for us. Wow. So you just played it for a draw card, lose a life. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna scry in a turn. Like that a lot. Now I could play War Singer, and I could actually swing in with my silencer as well. I don't believe there's the 1 mana spell that gives trample, but they're not threatening my life total. Let's see if I just make them discard anything. And I think I'll say no attacks and enter. I am going to draw this next turn. So alright, opponent, please let me do this. Good game. Oh, I don't think he let my spell resolve. But that's okay, we did it. We are 4-2 at the moment. And our deck has been working pretty consistently. Even though I don't have a single form of removal, it's okay, we're making do. This is a good hand to keep, especially on the play. Especially, this is a good draw as well. See, now that I have this card in hand, I'm looking for any missteps, any fumbles that our opponent might have. Let's attack first. Let's go signs. Next turn we could Guiding Voice since you're going blank. But right now their hands are probably full of land and cheap creatures, so I'm gonna let them play it out. That's why it's good to have this pretty early in the game. Well, at least until turn 4. Let's see. They played a reach creature, that is unfortunate. Even with my Guiding Voice on the flyer, it's still gonna get rid of it. In that case, let's go to attacks. Attack all. Okay, he's getting a little greedy with his cards here. That's good for us. Let's go play the silencer. And Aether Helix, that's exactly what I wanted to name. That's the 5-drop bounce up permanent your opponent controls and return a permanent from the graveyard to your hand. That's really good, and they're going to be able to cast it next turn, so I'm going to at least charge them a few life for doing so. And I shall play my 1/4. Now, that, the amazing part here is if they go land and let's say they play 2 small creatures, hopefully this kind of puts a damper because of this card equality. Actually, they haven't played a land yet, so maybe this could be even better. It's just gonna make my go blank go better because they're gonna play out their hand and then they're gonna leave all their good stuff in hand, and hopefully I'll be able to snipe it. Play one more card. There we go. Another thing to note is all their creatures are incredibly small right now. Alright. Sometimes that's just how it goes. But I think we're managing everything fairly well. So good games, opponent. Alright guys, so we are 5-2 right now. This is quote unquote the finals. I do have 4 lands, but I do have only 2 4-drops and an uncastable 3-drop. I don't want to mulligan this because, I mean, we have all our colors of mana and we do have cards to play eventually. Hopefully we could draw into some cheaper, we do have a lot of cheap spells, so hopefully we could draw into some, I'm going to keep it, hopefully we could draw into cheaper spells and play off of the big guys later. Alright, all our splash cards. Well, we did get to play on curve, but I don't think I will be playing. Actually, maybe I will. I have to have board presence out. I'm not gonna completely just do nothing. That's gonna hold him back for the rest of the game. And next turn, I have a number of 4-drops to play. I think I'm gonna go and play the Mage Hunter first, since I have no instants and sorceries right now to get with either of them. So let's go Swamp, Mage Hunter, attacks. Next turn, if I don't draw anything to use up my mana pretty well, I think I might just end up playing the Bibliopex Assistant and start going off from there. Just go no blocks, we can take one down. We'll race 3-4, we'll be behind by 1 point. Oh, not too bad. I mean, we do have to slog through them. But I think I'm gonna do that with the Mage Hunter. Let's see how they block. And let's go for no rally. It's pretty bad, but I don't want to trade my Shield Mage for his Needlehorn. Now this gets in a trade with a Trudge as well without really giving up much either. So there's that. Ooh, that makes things if I don't block like this now, how will I block later? So I think I'm just gonna do the double block. It's not pretty, but I really don't have any instants or sorceries to take advantage of their abilities. Alright. Really need to start drawing some instants or sorceries. Get this scroll wheeler going. Opponent's got a lot of those, but I'll just eat the 1/1 for now and take 5. Or not. Let's see. Don't have any other choice but to play these 2 cards. Unfortunate that I haven't drew a single spell yet, but I believe Approach of the Second Sun could still get us out of this. Not good, not good. I don't have any X spells, so I suppose holding the land to represent something, but our opponent is so far ahead, I don't think he's going to do anything but attack. Yeah, and that's a good game, opponent. I'm letting you attack. Okay. Good games. Alright guys, so that was the draft portion of the video. Thanks again for watching. If you made it this far. I know it was a very long video and I'm sorry about that. I do have ideas to shorten future videos. I just didn't want to show all these boring games with the pre-constructed decks I'm basically forced to play with. I also am aware that I did take a while during the actual draft portion. I know I have unlimited time with each pick, but I shouldn't really, for the sake of entertainment, I really shouldn't take so long being indecisive between picks. So for future episodes, I'm gonna keep it in this format. I'm going to condense the days up together, where I'm just grinding the daily wins, or I'm just grinding the gold quests, or what was it? Those deck unlock quests. Um, I'll be explaining in those episodes as I do them, as you see me playing them in the background. But I'm gonna condense the days up together, just so, because I believe those are very boring to watch at the moment, and you guys could play at your own leisure. Plus, you guys are not gonna be playing the same as I am, so it might take you guys longer to get those daily wins, or even faster sometimes. It really just depends how it all comes together. I'll explain everything step by step during the videos, but that's how I plan on shortening everything. And then I'll show the next quick draft that we end up doing with our next 5,000 gold that we acquire. So again, thanks again for watching, and until next time.